Yeah. Might be my arrogance, but ain't nobody stopping me. That's how I go when you pay for them shows and you study that.
What's going on? Shot the point dead. Taking your phone calls. Oh, fuck. I fucked that up. Yeah. What are we going to do? I take your phone calls today. I'm taking a loose show. Mostly because I'm not myself. I had to take care of my kid all day. And I can't seem to think straight. I'm going to take your calls, but I don't know, I'm going to have a chat with I'll give you some suggestions about what to call about. I took a little shot at Pyrocynical today, Dave.
Well, that's probably not the best idea.
Yeah, being friends with clowns is probably not the smartest idea in the world.
Not the smartest thing in the world.
I like Pyrocynical. I didn't watch the whole video, but I watched enough.
How much of your fist did you put up his ass? That's the question.
Nothing. I just busted his balls.
Oh, okay.
No, nothing worse than I'd do to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Wait a second. I got to reevaluate now.
No, we have to reevaluate because everybody else is pussies except us.
That's true.
No, he didn't respond.
We are the last bastion of unpussiness on all of YouTube. I agree.
Sure. So I said to him, he did a 20-minute video about the stripper cam girl. Oh, not really a cam girl, but the COD girl that shakes her ass, Zoey Burger, who follows me on Twitter now. And, it's just typical, this is lecturing and it's bad for YouTube and blah, 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 which he's entitled to his opinion. I wouldn't.
Sure.
Yeah. But it just, I listened to it and he has that crazy accent of his, which is like Colossal's, but more nasally and lower. And it comes out of a very.
It's definitely not as elegant.
Yes. But, I mean, it is elegant in its way.
Yeah, like if Michael Caine got a fucking tonsillectomy. No, I'm stick with clown.
I don't like Zoey Burger. She sings her pretty on the bed. She puts her finger up. It's pornography. It's pornography. There's 14-year-old boys. Why you say?
Yeah, say, Boxy.
Sounds like a more elegant fucking 20s criminal from a movie.
I don't know. I don't know how it got there, but it did.
I don't know. Well, shit, that's a question I'm always asking myself most of the time on streams. How the fuck did we get here?
So I just said, because I got through it, I felt like I was getting lectured by this, like, especially with the English accent.
Because you were.
By like a man.
Pyro fashion, you got lectured.
I just feel like, well, he didn't lecture me, but I felt like it.
Well, all of the people who watch it.
But he was really lecturing Zoey Burger and taking her argument apart about defending herself. I'm sorry, Pyro. We can't all be rocket scientists and YouTube commentators.
Exactly. You Puritan YouTube commentator. Don't come with Bible at me, YouTube fucko.
I'll watch the rest of it later. But it's just like, I think this is a drag. It could be children watch. Well, the big thing with Zoey Burger is not that she does what she does for the most part, but I don't believe that. I think a lot of people, it's because she does what she does and everybody's uptight about sex. But the legit criticism is she's only doing it for views. Really should have titled.
What the fuck does Beyonce do a music video for?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm out of it. No, she doesn't get age restricted all the time.
Neither does Beyonce. I've seen her grind on people and with kids in the audience at her concerts. I've seen fucking Miley Cyrus basically suck off Robin Thicke at the MTV Music Video Awards, and kids are going crazy. And then they talk about how sexually goddamn awakened she is and aware. Fuck all that. I don't hear this shit.
She's aware of the
whole world is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say Pyro said all that, but it felt like.
No, but I'm saying the argument is bullshit because mainstream media is way more over-sexualized than people will ever fucking say it was. Because you do have the people who are like, everyone's uptight. But you got all of these goddamn mainstream Kim Kardashians of the world that post fucking basically nude Instagram photos daily. Come on.
See, this is why I didn't name the show after Pyro, or I didn't name it after Zoey Burger, because I didn't want to take the time to do the research. But in fairness to Pyro, it was mostly about her arguments against her defense, which were loopy.
Would have got a lot more views though, Tommy.
Yeah, it probably would have. I've only got 100 people in here, but I'm not in the mood.
I feel you.
Yeah, but it's just like I felt lectured, and I don't care that she does that. And I guess there's a legitimate argument with. I don't know what the standard is on YouTube. Maybe, but I don't see a problem with her shaking her ass. I don't even know if that violates anything. And I think at one point he said something. Not everybody shows their put. Clown.
What'd you do?
Clown.
Well, now you done fucked up. You got to take it. Because now you acknowledge it. So you should have said the name.
Fuck. All right. You're covered. I took a shot at your buddy.
Tommy, I can't believe this. Well, okay, let me give you some context.
All right, go ahead.
Lionmaker is going to come, or hoping to come on the Beta podcast. He might not come on. Mm-hmm. And I go to the DMs with Tommy and Keem, right?
Yeah.
This is a guy, bear in mind, Dave, this is a guy I've been trying to get an interview with since March of this year. And Tommy's response to it, can we have him on my show?
No, you know why that's not true.
Logical.
You're not giving it context.
So
You're not giving it context. Are you trying to get back at me for criticizing your bud? No, there's some context there. There's a reason we can't have him on Beta that we can't talk about, or if we might be able to get him on Baited. But I said, well, if we can't get him on Baited right away, maybe in the meantime, and maybe I'll referee. You know what I mean?
Well, hell, fucking Dead on Dave Productions always looking for people. So I mean, send them my way. Fuck.
I really wasn't being a whore.
It's a big interview because this story was never, fully resolved. And like, is this guy a pedophile? Is he not a pedophile?
Yeah.
It's a huge story, and at the time, obviously, it's died down a bit because it's like 8 months old or whatever.
It's
but it's still a huge story, and that's why I quite like to have him on Baited, and it might not be a chance.
I'd like to have him too, but we're gonna have to go through some circles to make that happen, and if not,
he'd be a good get. I think he'd be a really.
It'd be a really good get. I mean, I don't I'm afraid to call him a pedo. But he did show an underage girls.
You can say, as I said in my video, you can say, I think you're a pedophile, I just don't know that you are.
Oh, yeah.
You can get away with saying that.
Yeah, okay. I think he posted a picture of an underage girl's rectum on Twitter and lost his Twitter account. Is that correct?
That is correct. Well, was she underage? This has always been the question.
Yeah.
She's 15, 16. Then there was the whole state law, like what's the legal age of consent in the UK? Well, it is 16. He lives in Belgium. What's the age there? Where's he originally from? Americans, different states, age. It was all complex there.
Yeah.
You need a physics degree to understand that shit.
When she took this picture, but she was at least 16 years of age. And it was a picture of a fucking asshole. And anyways,
did she wipe?
What transpired was he said that the reason that this picture was posted on his Twitter was that he was hacked. So the hacker got hold of this, and nobody bought this story, and there's a pretty good reason why nobody bought it. Because it's just such a ridiculous story. Because where was the hacker supposed to get this fucking picture from in the first place? He had it on his computer, right? He must have,
there are a lot of pictures of assholes on the internet.
Was hacked, he must have hacked Lionmaker's computer to put that fucking picture up.
Yes.
And this is where it got really, really confusing. So either way, it was fucked.
Yes.
And the age was the difficult one because 16 is the age of consent here in the UK.
And
now, he is my age. He's a 28-year-old man. Ugh. Literally a 28-year-old man. Funny fucking mean, but he literally is. So it was always fucking weird, whether he was a pedophile or not. The age gap was so significant that it was totally fucked. He's literally 12 years her senior.
Ugh. A creep.
So, if he's not a pedophile, that kind of almost proves that it's still a really weird dynamic when the age gap is that significant. And if you see Paige the Panda, that's her fucking name. Well, just the fact she's called Paige the fucking Panda.
She looks
and plays Minecraft videos. She looks about 12 years old.
She is emotionally about 12 years old too.
Definitely.
I think we can.
Well, none of this ever fucking stopped Jerry Lee Lewis, so why are we all having a goddamn bunch of goddamn Puritans?
I wasn't saying that.
Tight sons of
Don't
bitches.
you shove that in my face, Dad Dave. That's what I think Clown's doing.
We can't marry 15-year-olds anymore? What the fuck?
Yeah, he's trying. Clown's trying to get me back for it. Did you hear what I said to your buddy?
What did you say? Who's my buddy?
Pyro.
Oh, what did you say?
I said, I forgot. Yeah, I just said like I'll
made a video about Zoey Burger.
Yes,
correct?
I think he's
I
just
haven't seen it yet. But
well,
apparently
videos. Pyro's really good at what he does. I mean, I I very much felt lectured, you know, by this. Like he has that bizarre English accent. You wouldn't understand that.
English accent. He's from Birmingham, so he's got that black country accent.
He's got that black, yeah.
So the accent is
it's like your accent, but hold your nose, you know.
Well, I mean, it's just, the thing about the UK is you go from one county to the next, and the accent completely differs from the one you just left.
Yeah,
you know,
I got to get this one.
A very wide variety of accents, but I know a lot of people like his accent. I quite like his accent.
Oh, look, I think Pyro's one of the...
what was the problem with the video? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because I have not seen it yet.
Okay, I didn't watch the whole thing, so it tells you what, you know...
Well, okay, that's kind of your flaw. Ready, and you haven't watched the entirety of the video.
20 minutes!
So, your own fault there.
It's 20 minutes. I got ADD.
Specifically about Pyrocynical.
I said something to the effect... I said something to the effect of... you know, I saw a porn magazine, because he mentioned 14-year-olds. And I saw a porn magazine when I was 14. I'm none the worse for it.
You late bloomer, man.
And you know, and you know, maybe we don't share your Victorian values, you know. So I said something to that effect.
So I'm guessing, this is a guess.
Okay.
One of his points of criticism was that kids are watching her when they should be watching.
Which I found ridiculous.
Well, I would agree with you there because she is obviously not in control of who watches her.
No, of course not. I don't like. I mean, if my 11-year-old was watching, I'd say. But if my 15-year-old boy, I mean, I had pictures of like scantily clad women in my room, like that band Vixen from the 80s. You know, just because
you
they were.
Argue the same for Pyrocynical, really, in a different light, because obviously, I mean, not even just let alone the swearing or whatever in the videos, but the type of things that we're talking about people making fun of them, essentially bullying.
Yeah.
Inverted commas, be very careful with that word.
Bullying.
But yes,
it's a buzzword.
So, is he a good impact on the children, the inevitable children who are watching his videos, my videos, Zoey Burger's videos? It's a very hypocritical point to make.
Yeah.
And if he did make that point, he is a bit of a hypocrite.
I should watch the whole video before I did that, though.
Well, I mean, there's another thing to it, too. The fact is, we got probably 10, 11-year-olds in this chat right now. We were just talking about 15-year-old assholes being displayed on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's like Zoe's not showing her nipples. I mean, look, if you're not showing nipples, I'm okay with it. You know, fuck it. You know, no nipples.
We are not in control of who watches our content.
No.
Exactly.
But I mean, the other argument.
There's any reason to lecture your fan base then? If you're Pyro,
the more I don't know. She was more lecturing her and her arguments, which were, like I said before, we can't all be rocket scientists and YouTube commentators. Some people are strippers, all right? I mean, come on. I mean, give me a break. So, I mean,
Here's my theory on her. I think she's a lot cleverer.
I think so, too. I don't think she's a...
I don't think she's as clever as she thinks she is. No. She's a lot cleverer than most people think she is.
Yes, I tend to agree with her and agree with you. And
I think she's... and I want to bring this up on the Baited podcast if we ever have an episode on her.
Yeah.
I think she's a little bit manipulative.
Ooh.
And I'll tell you why, but I kind of want to save it for the Baited
podcast.
Save
it for the Baited podcast. She can manipulate me all she wants.
Good evidence to suggest why I think that's the case, but I do think she is very manipulative.
I saw her boobies.
I could have said something very misogynistic, but I held it back.
Okay, I'll give you this quote.
Okay.
Right? Have either of you ever seen Game of Thrones?
Yes, of course.
Yes, every episode. I can't get enough.
There's a quote from Daenerys Targaryen, the mother of dragons or whatever, and she says, I'm just a young girl. I know nothing about the art of war.
Mm-hmm.
And she says that, obviously knowing everything about war, because she's lived from a child, she's been involved in war. She was born of war. She knows everything about war, but she pretends that she doesn't know very much about war. So people think that she's naive and innocent.
I think that's a brilliant metaphor, and people underestimate her.
Kind of what Zoey Burger is doing to a certain
extent. And I think Pyro's underestimating her a little bit too. A lot of the argument is whether she be age restricted or not, which means, of course, she can't monetize. But I don't see how these young buck commentators that should be just slaying pussy wherever they go are so uptight about that. It's just like, I like no fuckers too, and he's upset. Everybody's upset about it. Oh, she's not getting everything.
Is what they're upset about. Now, the thing is, as a content creator, when we see this Zoey Burger making shit content, and the content is shit.
Yeah.
She is not either charismatic, entertaining, or whatever. You know,
not like me and Dave.
She's not an entertainer.
Right, exactly.
High quality content. Let's just say that.
Sure.
It may entertain people in a certain way, but entertaining is the wrong word to use for her.
She's titillating.
I don't know. It's partly the
as
oldest profession in the world. There,
certainly for me, like I spend quite a long time working on trying to make good content.
Sure.
And when I see her do this with easy to make clickbait, and that's the right word to use, clickbait videos, getting away with it and being more successful, I'm not jealous, but I'm annoyed because it's in the same vein of people like Joey Salads, who we've just talked about.
Yeah.
These type of videos.
But at least he's hiring
Low
people and
quality,
putting up a whole set.
but it blows up just because it's cheap tactics.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's what
cheap
Zoey
tactics,
Burger
but
is
we've always had that. We're always going to get beat out by boobies.
Of course, we're always going to have it. But
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah,
problem
clown-
with criticizing people?
No, there's nothing wrong with criticizing. What were you going to say, Dave?
There you go.
Yeah, clown,
And
if you,
that's-
had,
and
if
that's
you
what I
hadn't
think.
asked if people wanted to wear as a hat, you'd be doing the same thing. You know, I mean, Jesus.
No, clown's principled. He's
No, I'm saying if he was in this. Nah, I wasn't meaning him with a great ass. I'm talking.
Yeah.
Never.
no, no. It's just no. I think that I don't know. It doesn't. I've rooted jealousy out of my
I don't
life.
think she should be removed from YouTube.
No.
I think people should watch her if they want to fucking watch her. But what the fuck is the problem with criticizing her?
Nothing. And Pyro, and I wouldn't criticize Pyro for that. I'd be a big hypocrite if I criticize. The criticism feels my interest. My thing is, and I'm not saying any of these arguments are false. It's just that the criticism feels like it comes from an area of jealousy and not an area of this doesn't belong on YouTube.
Jealousy. That's the problem. I'm not jealous of Zoe. What have I got to be jealous of Zoe Burger for?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I don't know.
Right?
I like this.
If I was a woman, an
Yeah.
unattractive woman, then maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But
I don't
otherwise,
know.
Why the fuck would I be jealous of Zoe Burger?
Because she makes more money than us.
I mean, come on. I don't care about that.
You
Obviously,
dated
I
a
don't care
cam
about
girl.
money, otherwise, I'll be shitting out videos left, right, and center.
Like a lot of your friends.
It's not a jealousy.
Okay.
There is a word for it, but I cannot think of the word. It's not jealousy. It's just,
I don't know.
what's the right word?
I don't know.
If you don't know,
you don't know. We don't know. We're American.
I mean, come on.
We're American. Hey, do you want to stick around and take calls? Or do you want?
Yeah, I can stick around for a bit, I suppose.
Yeah, stick around. Stick around as long as you can.
Disgruntled. We're disgruntled.
Disgruntled.
There you go. We
I
should've
don't.
known that.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't care if she passes me by 1,000,000. I don't care. I wish the best for her. If that's what people want to watch, and as long as it's within the user rules of YouTube, and as long as she's not taking her pants off or showing her tits, I mean, there is got to be a line. I would go that far. I don't have an issue with it one way or another. I really don't.
I'm not saying her channel should be removed. I'm not saying her video should be demonetized or taken down or anything.
I think a lot of people are saying they should be demonetized. That's where
I would disagree. With
Then we're on the same
Well,
page.
you know, the funny thing is, I did a video where I did my weight loss challenge. I did it without my shirt on, and it actually got it got demonetized. It said it was not advertiser friendly. And I can't blame him because once you see this body without a shirt on, oh boy.
It's definitely
no
funny
going
though.
I wonder if YouTube uses like a kind of a software that recognizes when they see certain pair of breasts that it
Well,
just.
to be fair, I do got big enough titties.
So if
there,
you're a big
Clown.
fat bastard, then maybe.
And I am. I
Yeah.
am. There is no.
Yeah.
no question.
It's not your fault. You're fat though. It's the Army's fault
Why isn't it?
because he fell off a truck, and
Well,
can I tell him or is it you don't want
if
me
you
to?
want to tell the story, yeah, I have no problem. I got hurt in Iraq,
Dave-
but still, even after getting hurt, I
Yeah.
ate the fucking burgers. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's still my fault.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Dave ate the burgers, but here's the thing: Dave fell off a truck after they were shooting at him, and he didn't know how bad he was hurt, and then just to make a long story short, they gave him the wrong operation, and they permanently crippled him, and then he couldn't work off the weight. You know what I mean? So
This is a big argument for me as well because I've always wanted to make a video on Boogie. Always. Like,
Because I know how fat he is.
Before I die, I want to make a video on Boogie.
Why?
But I am aware of some of the reasons why he's so fat.
why
I'm
is
gonna
he?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say I don't think Boogie fell off of a 5.57 under
He didn't fall off
gunfire.
at 5'7", but he has got some childhood issues if you look into it.
Yeah, he does. I don't know.
So it's very fucking hard to criticize him for it.
You're very hard.
It's very easy to say, oh, you're just a fat bastard. You're a fat fuck because you're lazy and you eat too much. That's the reason why you're fat.
I bet Boogie's
But
not
so
lazy
many
though.
other reasons why that could be the case.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're fair, and sometimes just calling someone a fat pig is not really fair.
No, it's
and
not.
that's what I've got to be careful.
But I like when you call people fat
like with
pigs.
the amazing atheist, it was like, yeah, you're fat. You haven't got a genetic condition. You don't have a mental problem.
Did he say he had a genetic condition?
Because you did shove a fucking banana up your ass. But
yeah.
in other ways, why you're fat is because you're lazy and you eat too much.
I got to be honest with you, Clown. I've actually kind of turned my whole theory on this, or at least the way I look at it, around a little bit. I got up to 475 pounds about 3 years ago. I'm now I'm under 300 now.
Yeah, Dave's really working out.
I can't work out. This is not because I started like going crazy in the gym or going crazy with athletics. No, I can't. I just made simple changes within my diet. And believe me, I have every emotional excuse just to say fuck it. And I'm not saying everybody's the same as me. That's not what I'm saying. Because everybody's a little different. But if I can do it and make no excuses for it, then I have a hard time giving anybody else a benefit of the doubt. I know what I've been through.
Wow.
And I have a hard time believing people had it much harder than I did.
Yeah.
But, you know, I understand they do. But Boogie has got a lot of reasons to get healthy. And if he doesn't at this point, I don't know, with all the advancement, if Al fucking Roker can disappear in front of our very eyes over the last 10 years.
I bet he doesn't know who Al Roker is. I bet he doesn't.
I don't.
He's a big fat weatherman. That's not a big
weather. I thought I was hoping because of weather. British people love weather.
They do love her because it's always the same. You know? Being a weatherman, that's the most boring job in Europe is a weatherman in England. Jack loves you. You're on the air with Colossal's Crazy and Dead on Dave.
Colossal, I fucking love you, man.
Oh, thank you very much, Jack.
What you got, Jack?
Yeah. Tommy.
Yes.
Your donation system is shit. How the fuck do I donate?
I don't know. Click on the thing in the below, I guess. Click on the thing below and in the description box, and then put $300 in there.
Just PayPal colossaliscrazy@gmail.com.
There you go. Do you want my regular PayPal? Is that what you're saying?
No. I don't know. I just can't donate.
What were you from?
Maybe it's my computer.
I don't know. I doubt it. I do the Twitch things, the Twitch donation things. Yeah. So it's pretty easy. It's very generous.
Can't you just set up like a button just for YouTube?
It's called the link in the description box, man.
Want a button? No, I love this.
I want a button.
No, you're not understanding.
You're a lazy little millennial. You need a fucking button. What's the matter with you?
If you have the button, you won't get the text message appear across the screen with your name.
Yeah,
That's important.
That's the thing. Don't you want your text message and then you can say like Nazi stuff and get me in trouble? That's the fun part to do. Oh.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, I appreciate the donation if you can get it to me.
He hasn't done it yet. Don't appreciate it.
If I can get my mom's credit card.
You do that. Lots of zeros.
No, I mean it's literally 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock for me.
Steal from your mom.
And my mom's
What's
gonna go. Sleep,
Where are you from? The Netherlands? Where are you from?
No, I'm from Macedonia.
Macedonia. What are you guys doing over there? What's going on in Macedonia?
Oh, it's like a war zone.
Oh, well.
It's just perpetual.
Are you a Muslim?
No.
Well, you're fucked coming over here, pal. No Europe for you. All right, good call, Jack. Let's take some other guys. Speaking of Muslims.
What the fuck, Tommy?
Mohammed, you're on the air.
What a great follow-up.
Mohammed, you're on the air.
Terrible time.
Mohammed, you've been calling me for days. I finally got to you, and you're going to blow your big moment. Did you?
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up, Mohammed? What's on your mind? You're on the...
He's offended, Tommy. I would be.
I'm kind of...
I don't know. What's he calling me for? What's on your mind, bro?
First, I want to apologize for my bad English.
Oh, don't worry about it, dude. We're not going to hard on you.
Have you listened to Tommy talk? Believe me, you're fine.
Come on, man. What's on your mind? Give it to me. You're on with Colossal's Crazy and Dead on Dave, dude. Big deal.
I love your show, Tommy, but I want to talk with Colossal.
Go ahead.
With
All right. Sorry, Tommy.
All right. He's got 100,000 subs or something. I don't know. Go ahead. Talk to Clown.
I started a YouTube channel maybe 1 year ago.
Okay.
But I had a problem. I put so much effort in the video, and then I got no views.
What do you think you did wrong?
Well, yeah, YouTube is a hard game, you know.
Yeah, so in the beginning it's very hard. So today
my
I just
just suck as many YouTubers' cocks as you can.
I'm planning to do this right now.
Yeah. Oh, you're trying to do it right
That's why
now?
he called in. I mean, that's why he's here.
I don't know. How tall are you?
I tell you what. I'm the only person I'm going to do this for because everyone is going to ask me after this, but link me on Twitter and I'll retweet whatever video you have.
Wow.
There you go.
I won't even do that.
Okay, my name
Without
Twitter
even
is,
seeing the video, this is a blind retweet.
It's a blind retweet.
This one might come back to bite you, Clown.
But you need to know what is my
video
Twitter
ever
name.
made, and I'm going to retweet it.
What's your video about? Here we go. There we go. $2. Hey, Tommy, really love the stream. Tell Clown to do a Fuzzy 2 Part 2. If he doesn't, I'll sub the Lionmaker and all his alternative accounts. All my alternative accounts. Well, there you go. Make Fuzzy 2 too.
It was about an old channel. I started a new channel now. I didn't upload any videos yet.
All right, well, get to work and get the Clown and get back to us. All right, bud?
So how can I contact with the
Twitter.
Clown when I do?
Twitter.
Twitter.
Or go
So
to my
he
Discord.
need to know which account is mine.
I don't know. Put that crazy picture of you invading Germany.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If you put... Yeah, that's a good question.
Just use the name Mansour. That's what
Mansour. Hold on a second. Another notation. I wanted to say I love all three of you. I wanted to tell you that Taz says hello. He will get what I am talking about. So Taz says hello, dude. Taz says hello. Hello, Taz. All right, look, link it. And I see your name on here. Keep calling. Keep trying. I'll retweet your video too. All right, bud? Make your video.
Okay,
all right?
Thank you very much.
All right, buddy. Let's get out of here. All right. I like to take the dumbest name possible. That's my favorite thing to do.
That's fantastic.
I don't know. Let's take a really retarded name. Toxic Cancer. Yeah, he's been on before. Let's see. He's probably, oh man, I want to be on so bad. Come on. Give me a good name. I don't want to put all the regulars. All right.
Well, you're trying to figure that out. Clown, I do have something I want to talk to you about real fast.
Go ahead.
All right.
Because you've been an unbelievable influence on Tommy in almost every way but one.
How? Nobody influences me.
Okay. Yeah. Except for one way.
What?
He already fucking speaks in a horrible manner, and you fucked him up even more because now he says pedo and scarce. He does it all the time, and I'm blaming you, Clown. I mean,
I don't know why I say scarce.
Scarce is the wrong way to say it. I'm pretty sure it's scarce.
It's
it
scarce.
is scarce, but it's scarce for you because you're British. You can get away with it, but not Tommy. He doesn't get away with this shit.
Yeah, what's wrong with me?
Pedo is all right though. If you say pedo.
Well, for English, but no, for British English, yes.
Yeah,
no,
but do you know how obnoxious it is
what's the
for
abbreviation? You can't say pedo.
Pedo, yeah, pedo. Fucking
yeah,
pedo,
you say pedo in American English. He's right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you can kind of get away with that. All right, Toxic Cancer, you're on the air. I got another donation. Hold on.
Hey,
$5.
hey,
Clinical Lux donated $5. All three of you are lovely as always. Thank you. Toxic Cancer, you're on with Colossals Crazy and Dead on Dave.
Hey. So I just want to say, I've talked to Tommy before, but I just wanted to say, I love Colossals content.
Yeah.
And I was watching yesterday your Lionmaker video because I was going through the podcasts of Hot Wet Soup, and they were talking about it because I think Zaptai did one as well. And as I was watching it, I thought it was interesting. And then all this stuff happened on Twitter today with Lionmaker, and I was curious. I didn't get to watch the middle of this video. Were you able to figure out if it was his real Twitter account and everything? Or
good question.
Yeah, obviously I can't know for 100% certain, but I'm 95% certain that it is the real Twitter account. It's linked to his YouTube channel, so that's the first indication. Paige the Panda, his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, the 16-year-old, she's got the Twitter account linked to his as well. So, and also he had access to a private email conversation that we had in March, and he linked me that. So the only two people that had that email conversation were me and him. So it does lead me to believe that it's an authentic account. Yeah.
I thought it was interesting, though, because he was replying to a bunch of the things I was saying to him as well. And, one of the things I said was, if you did blah, 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 your stuff, I hope hell exists for you or something along those lines. And he was like, well, I'm not going to go to hell for that, but I'm going to go to hell for other things. I was like, that's a weird...
Too bad there isn't a hell to go to.
Or he's just very honest, you know?
Yeah.
But then he is a very, very odd guy. I've just had a conversation with him where he tried to prove to me that I hadn't responded to him, when clearly I had responded to him. And he even linked me the email conversation that we had proving that I had responded to him, proof that I hadn't responded to him. So yeah, he's a very weird guy, no doubt. Whether he's
I could definitely see that. Yeah.
He's a fucking weird guy.
Well, if you've watched it, like, well, you have obviously, but like his face cam videos I've seen before, and they're really weird. The way he explains himself and almost seems, I don't know, it's just weird. Like he's happy that the things are wrong, but then the next second he's like all over the place, almost like very unstable. But
he behaves like a pedophile.
We all think that he is a child molester.
He does. I listened to these guys. They're called Mambla in the States, and one of the things they have in common with Lionmaker that I've seen is this incredible entitlement. I mean, it's almost comical, like how entitled they are. Really rolling in. Moody, clown is gay. I got $5 for that. No, he's not.
Oh, there you go.
He's quite straight. He's very, very straight. He's very straight. All right, man. How come I can't get back to the damn? Oh God, I really hate Skype. I really need a better way for people to call this show. If there's got to be a better way, clown, we have to figure out a better way.
I do feel like every time I'm like watching your show, something goes wrong with your calling. Like,
it's because this is, you know what, Skype was not meant to do, what I'm asking it to do, and therein lies the problem. It's really
Skype sponsorship.
It's very, very, it's very frustrating. Yeah.
Would Discord be like a viable option?
It isn't, because it's just it's chaos and cancer. I could do it like if Cam and
we did it before. It was even worse.
Yeah, it's just
okay.
There's no.
Well, I don't know how the accepting of calls and all of that goes through Discord, because I'm just not sure on that. But
yeah. All right, buddy.
Well, I'll let other people get on the line. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I love both you guys. You make great content. And from what I've
there's
heard,
3 of us here. Wait a second. There's fucking.
I honestly don't know anything about dating.
What the
I don't
fuck,
know who
man? I
Well,
helped create this channel.
He did.
You come in like randomly out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, that's that other guy. I do.
I'm like that too. I'm like, who's this guy?
It's like when you're getting into baited for a while, and then Tommy will come in. You're like, oh yeah, Tommy's in baited too. Like,
yeah, you fuck off. All right, man. I'll talk to you later, bro. Take care of yourself. I wish I could
when
get.
you just shoved the dick up my ass, I didn't appreciate it. But when you put it in yours, Tommy, I liked it a lot.
Don't worry. That's the way I feel all the time. People are mean because Clown's a big celebrity and I'm not.
All right, I'll see you guys. My wife's
all right, take care.
Answering her calls.
Well, I can't answer my calls because I can't even go back to the call that I was in. This is just unbelievable. I think I'm just got to hang up on everybody so I can get our call back.
Just blow them all up.
Yeah. Well, get off the line. Help me out here.
Oh, yeah, I'll hang up on myself.
Good idea.
Hang up on the guy.
Get out of here. Get lost. Toxic cancer. Boy, how true to your name are you? Toxic cancer.
He hung up on Clown too. It looked like.
Did I?
Think so.
Did he leave, or did I hang up on him?
You might have had enough of your shenanigans.
Yeah. Did you have enough? Let's ask him. It was just too much cancer. Clown ended. Did you have enough? Did you have enough? Oh, I got the thing back. I must have clown up on it by accident.
All right, all fixed.
Did I? Yeah. All right. I had a lot of toxic cancer. All right. Let's see. See, I need. If there's a better way to take calls, I got to do it because I love taking calls. I love talking to people because people are funny, and I'm trying to look.
Skype isn't too bad.
No, I never have a problem with Skype. I don't Tommy.
Clown's the best.
Tommy, I think it's just your Skype because every time we have a baited podcast call, something goes wrong with.
You know what it is? I have so many different settings for different because I have to do listen to microphone so I can capture the whole thing and then do stupid sound effects for my hockey show like this.
Golf, go golf, golf, go golf, golf, go golf, go.
You know, and I can't do it any other way, and I don't remember to turn it on when record baited. And another thing is, it doesn't help that I have close to 100 calls here. You know, Michael Webb's coming in. Wonder how that's gonna work out. Michael Webb. You're on the air. Klotzel's crazy.
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for taking my call.
All right, man. What's on your mind, bro?
Well, basically, it's already been kind of discussed a little bit with the whole Lionmaker thing or whatever, because basically, you know, he created another Twitter account. The girl, Paige the Panda, who's now Paige the Pumpkin, has also created an account. And he's basically been using that to defend himself by saying there's no concrete evidence.
Sure.
He's not in jail, so he's not guilty or whatever. And without really risking, I guess, taking away content from a future podcast. What do you guys really think of this?
What, the fact that there's no concrete evidence? Well, there's nothing is ever 100%. And that was the problem I had with the Lionmaker video. I could never say I 100% know he's a pedophile. But I could say I think he was. And that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Like, all the indications point to the fact that he's a pedophile.
Can I add something real here? It almost feels like
my being that he is a pedophile. I can't prove.
Yeah, it also feels like, Clown, like he's almost daring. He knows we know, and it feels like he's daring us to prove it. And we can't. And that's also like it's just consistent with these Mambleth guys that I've seen interviewed. They have this incredible entitlement. He fits the profile. They're very daring, and they're like, yeah, like prove it. I'm fucking kids. Figure it out, motherfucker. It's disgusting. That's all I can say. Thanks for the call, Mike. Let's take a few more. And let's just keep taking more. Depths, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hey, you're on with Colossal and Dead on Dave.
Colossal?
Yeah.
Yep.
So how did you where were you before you started getting famous on YouTube?
Oh.
Where was I? I was right here. Still doing whatever I was doing. I think it's just I wouldn't consider myself famous, but getting more popular on YouTube, I suppose it's just a matter of time and luck. And that's all it is.
Who did you originally talk to that kind of got your channel noticed out there?
Pyrocynical. He was the first person. I was on 5,000 subscribers about that when I was featured in a Pyrocynical video, and overnight literally went from 5,000 to 30,000 due to that one.
Yeah, that's what happened with Lieutenant Corvus and stuff.
Right.
He shouted their channels out and they just exploded.
Correct.
It's kind of what happened to me too, in a sense.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. Just one thing, one bit of luck. One guy does you a good deed, and that's all it takes.
Or in Tommy's case, calling another YouTuber a fucking asshole on his channel.
Yeah, something like that. I've never been able to listen.
It's a random series of events, and one thing can on to another, and all
it's chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah, because I know how hard it is to get your channel out there. Because I run a channel and I'm like a fetus basically. So it's people always call me a squeaker in the comments. And so it's really hard at this age to make your channel actually get out there because people don't take you seriously.
Well,
I keep creating.
Just keep going and hope you get lucky. I mean, I think that's
I've seen plenty of kids with huge channels.
Yeah.
They embrace the gimmick that they've got, that kind of the voice that hasn't broken yet. They embrace that fact, and they use it to their advantage.
Yeah, because you're still innocent. Your nuts haven't dropped yet, and people are like, I could trust this kid a little bit more. So kids' nuts dropped, everything changes.
Look, you used Lieutenant Corvus as an example.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me ask you something about Lieutenant Corvus. Is she making her own material, or is that her parents?
I think it's her own. I think it's her own material. Yeah, I think she's just fucking clever. I think she's a fucking genius.
Yeah, she's I don't know,
prodigy.
Is it a little uncomfortable to listen to her talk like that? At her age. I mean, I can't get it.
One of the first people, because obviously it was Pyrocynical that made her channel blow up and shouted her out. So we were in the Skype chat, and he said, "Look at this shit." I was like, "No fucking way," and it was weird to see it. But also mind-blowing in a way, because obviously a very young kid who had better commentary skills than most of the commentators in the Skype chat at the time.
Do you think she has a big ego?
Yeah, she does. But is it warranted? Yeah.
It seems like it's well-deserved.
I think it is a bit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She's a child prodigy.
She must be.
And what she does is very impressive for her age. And she's actually one of the better commentators in the community, even though she's fucking 11.
Yeah, it is completely insane.
It's mind-blowing, really.
It is. It's nuts. And you know what else is nuts? I can't get back to our original screen again. It's making me crazy. I'm adding people, and I want to go home. I want to go to bed, and I want to beg my wife for sex and hope she's not asleep. That's what I want to do. And I think I'm gonna get out of here, guys.
So, thanks for taking my call.
Oh, that's right. You're a kid now. I feel creepy. No, get
You
out
have
of
to
here.
hang up on yourself because comment.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. I can't. I'm just completely fucking lost here. It's really aggravating. I'm literally getting hundreds of calls because of Colossal. It's almost better to be smaller. You know what I mean?
That's not true. No, believe me, I still am.
But you have trouble with your Skype.
What you need is a third party to do all the screening for you.
I don't want to be. I hate screen calls. I actually don't want
You
them
need a
screened.
producer. You need a sound engineer. It's exactly what you need.
Yeah, I need somebody to work Skype for me, or because it's just like all frozen
I'm sure
up.
someone in the chat right now would be happy to do it for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move in, get him an extra apartment. Holly, thank you so much for the dough. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this and say goodbye because if I can't control the calls, it's just like ridiculous, and I kind of want to go to bed. I'm kind of off my game a little bit. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'm off my game a bit as well. Don't
yeah,
worry.
I know. I think
I'm
you're
on
fine.
my game like fucking to 100. So make sure you guys come check me out over at Dead on Dave Productions a little bit later on, 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Tell them what you're doing, Dave.
New Nintendo fucking Switch announcement, which is blowing my mind. We're going to talk about that, and we're also going to take your viewer questions. So make sure you're there, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Dead on Dave Productions.
Are you excited about the Nintendo Switch?
Oh yeah, I've came 7 times since I watched that video. I am very excited.
Why?
Oh God, are you serious? Let me count the ways.
I don't know. It's just kind of like just a video game, dude. Like, lighten up.
No, well, because the N in Nintendo now stands for NVIDIA. Okay, and that's a big reason to be excited.
Yeah, the graphics might be a little better.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, like graphics. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go.
All right.
I'm actually gonna hang up and say goodnight to everybody because this is completely out of control. I apologize. No.
Take care.
All right, take care of Dave. I'll talk to you later.
All right, guys.
Peace in the Middle East. Thank you guys very much for calling in and stuff like that. And sorry I lost control of the show and I lost control of Skype. I know what I did wrong. There's a certain screen I can't go to. Nice Colossal's crazy calls in. Make sure you check out Dead on Dave Productions. He's in Friends of the Show right in the front page over here. He's got a bunch of live shows going on. He's a talk show host just like myself. And he did help build this channel. He wasn't even exaggerating. And who else can I plug? Make sure you check out the Baited Podcast. We just got a new one up. Talk about Joey Salads and some pretty funny stuff. And, I don't know, kicking dogs. I will see you guys very soon. Take care and good night. See you Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard.
This might smoke weed all day. Bow to the illest, show love to the minutes. Keep a bag full of chips, no Frito-Lays. Every time my Mac on, group of bad hoes, I attack one. You get one time, my anthem. You are not prepared for this action. Cop the whip and that bitch all mine. Keep it 1 plus 99. Rolling dirty, no alibi. Bar sharp like a porcupine. This from the realest, most independent you ever seen. And I ain't stopping to Europe, it's in my energy. And I'ma push it to my grave, boy. I'm counting paper. And